Hey guys, this is Catfox Animation here, and welcome back into another episode of an art showcase and also a storytelling, which I already mentioned last episode that I'll be also starting a storytelling session. Which, of course, if you want to watch the artwork going on, you can do that, or if you want to listen to my storytelling, you can do that. Just make sure to give a like and a subscribe so you can get notified on what kind of updates going to happen in my channel. Um, so yeah, without any further ado, let's get into it. Today I find out that I was not alone in my office, even though it was in a power cut. So this happened to me like a few days earlier, as I was actually also working in part-time in a night shift. So when I'm working in a night shift, I had to also know that my background, I usually work with documentation and using them to working with the computer. This is important to know as it actually has some impact on my story. So it's a typical day at work. I usually go around the evening and I be there, meet the security guard, talk to him friendly, and he notified me that my boss had left me some work and she had left. Yes. Also make sure that she's also a new person to me, a new supervisor to me, since my old supervisor had to leave for another job. That's a side note, but anyway, let's get back to the story. So she left me to work and she left, and I went to the office, and then all of a sudden the power went out. Now here's the thing, these days is a common occurrence that the power goes out around a couple of hours during the morning time and the evening time, and unfortunately I am getting the victim on the evening time. This delays most of my work by a couple of hours and it does not help me on my pay. Nevertheless, it's fine to me because I can just chill out and relax, watch the SpongeBob SquarePants, have some snacks, have a drink until the power comes back online. Well, today, however, that day, consider that today in this case. So that day, I unfortunately forgot to charge my phone and it was around like 50%. Nevertheless, I thought, that's fine. Just let's go, it'll be fine. It won't take a lot of time to get a power cut. And also a side note, my power bank was not in charge at all, and this actually has something to do. Okay. Right, so we went to the office, the power cut was there, so I thought that okay, it's it, maybe I'll just wait until the power comes out. So I just popped on my phone, went to watch SpongeBob, and that went out fine for a couple, like a few minutes, but unfortunately, around like an hour later, the phone battery died down and the power didn't come back online. I had my charger cable and everything, but unfortunately, my power bank was not ready. It was not available to charge the phone. So I thought, okay, I might have to actually kill some time until the power comes back online. So I thought, all right, let's wander around a bit. Now, here's the thing, okay? As I said before, I work in the evening shift and the night shift. During the time the power cut came out, okay, at the starting, it was not too dark and it was kind of dusk, so there was some light. Unfortunately, during the power cut and when my phone battery died down, the night light it's completely dark. The inside building is dark and it looks ominously creepy. To be honest, it was okay to me because it's not the first time. But there was actually one problem though. Today, however, I was informed that I was alone. Because the other people who were working also have left today after the day shift is done. And so I thought, okay, the building is kind of empty because there's no one in there except me and my security guard. So I thought, okay, I'll just go outside and take some fresh air. So I took the staircase and went outside to open the door, and I found out that the door was locked. and the security guard was nowhere in sight. This is a bit creepy, but at the same time, remember that he also tells me that he usually goes outside in the evening while we're working to have something to eat because he had to stay up tonight until everything goes on. So, okay. I actually have my power bank. It also has a portable torch. The torch, the thing is, it's not powerful enough to power up my phone back, but it was powerful enough to give a good flashlight. So I used it, and I was like wondering, okay, I'm locked inside. It's a bit creepy, but it's fine. But for some reason, that day, it's kind of a bit ominous. Really, really ominous. I was like, okay, maybe I'll just go back, and I just realized this scenery is kind of familiar. I'm a huge fan when it comes to adventure type games, platforms, and probably survival horror type games. I just realized, oh, this is kind of interesting. I remember these kind of scenarios where it's like everything is dark and you're just locked inside the building, and the only thing you have is a flashlight and that's it. Huh. Coincidence? Okay, I think not, but okay, maybe I'll just don't think it too much. Alright, maybe it's just my flashlight and I just go back up. Come think of it, when I just go back there, it's really creepy. Really, really creepy. I just like having tunnel vision, like you know how those first-person characters actually like carrying their flashlight? It's kind of like that really now. It's really, I don't know, exhilarating and at the same time really, really creepy. It's like, okay, I'll be fine, I guess. Boy, I was wrong. Well, all of a sudden I heard a door opening. Now again, I think I remember I told you that I was the only one in the building at that time. Everyone has left. The security guard was outside. I was like freaked out. I remember I actually did not open the door anywhere else. Apart from my own office and my floor. And I also remember one more thing. Keep in mind though, the second floor was locked, and so is the third floor. The third floor is prohibited me to enter because that's kind of like the executive floor. The second floor is not to me to go unless it's absolutely necessary for like taking printouts and everything. But I do remember it's locked, and usually the security guard do not unlock it unless if I need to. But I heard the door opening about me. And it's about first floor. I was like, okay, this is creepy. Now I got two options during this time. One, just ignore the entire thing, go back to the office, and just wait until this entire power cut's over. Or, as the famous Scooby-Doo, I could just go on and check it out. You never know what kind of creepy things you can find. Wow. I was not expecting that. Now keep in mind, all security cameras are offline because there's no power. The only light source there is the street lights outside and my trusty old flashlight / power bank. Now, as the person who loves the adventure, I decided to go and check it out and find out what's going on. So I went upstairs, I went to the second floor, and I found something really weird. Remember I mentioned to you that the second floor was locked? Well, how come it doesn't have a lock? It turns out it's unlocked. The lock is not there. As if, I don't know, I'm not sure what happened, but I remember the door's locked, but the lock is not there. Now I'm kind of freaked out. I immediately turned on the flashlight. Yeah, I know it feels dumb, but either way, I know something is wrong. Okay, take a deep breath, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. I turn on my flashlight and slowly open the door. I went in. Now, this office area is kind of like the same as the one on my floor, airy cubicles, but this one has a vault, a kind of a large vault, and that room door is open for some reason. I remember every other door is locked, but here's the thing, I couldn't able to find out. I knew something is up. That room was uneasy. I immediately turned on my flashlight and what is so next is not something I expected. I saw two glowing eyes right where the flashlight hit. And it was not what I expected. Now here's the thing. As soon as this happened, the first thing that happened to me, I just paralyzed in fear. Okay? For a split second, I could not move. I barely didn't move. I barely flinched. I was frozen on place. Suddenly my mind went blank and it's like, oh god, someone is here. And it's not someone I know. And I think the most sensible thing had to be done at the moment. I did it. I dropped my power bank and just rushed back into my office, took the key, locked the door, and hid behind the door. Literally, I did. I know something's not right. As soon as I ran back, I heard the upper floor is just shuffling. It's like someone is trying to rush out or rush in. I'm not so sure. I was panicked. To be honest, even though I wanted to go bravely and find out what the heck is going on and who that person is, I was not ready for that. Honestly, I wasn't. I was there. I don't know for how long I was there or what time I went there. And good news is the power came back online. But again, I was kind of there. But luckily, the security guard came out with his fan, which he usually keeps it in his place with the television. I immediately told him, did you come to the vault on the upper floor just now? He said, the security guard said, no, I didn't. I just came back. He asked me whether one has something to eat. I just said, wait, you must be joking. There was someone on the top floor. He said, nah, that's impossible. There couldn't be anyone at the top floor. I was like, okay, right. I know it's weird, but please come with me. We gotta find out. Please. He said, okay, just don't panic. He took the keys and we went upstairs. And I found something really interesting. The lock is there. The lock is there in the second floor, as if it was never unlocked. Now, I have no words to say. The guard said, are you sure it was on the second floor? It must be here? No, I said, no, it was inside. He was again confused, but nevertheless he unlocked the door and we went inside and we found out the vault door was still open. I said, see, the vault door is open. And he said, don't worry, it's not a problem. Turns out the lock on that door is broken since this afternoon, and they said that they're going to send a repair person, a person to change the locks tomorrow morning, the next day morning. So we don't want to worry about it. So he said, it's fine. I'll just lock back the door. I said, just give me some time. I need to get some stuff for the printer as well. I actually did go to the printer room, took some papers, and I came back and just realized, or more specifically, I remember I dropped my power bank here, so it's gotta be around here somewhere. But it was not on the floor where I dropped it, but it was I'm kind of surprised. It was stacked up a little bit ahead, hidden from plain view. It was just, I don't know, coincidence I saw that corner. The flashlight was turned off, and I remember it has enough power to turn it on. And I do remember I didn't turn that off at the first place. I mean, I panicked and dropped it, and I remember I didn't turn it off. But it was turned off. And there's also something else. There was a fingerprint. I'm not so sure how did that even end up there, or what the heck happened. Again, I'm really confused. But nonetheless, I know there was someone in there. I'm not so sure how or who, but I didn't want to find out. Even though I did, I swear to myself I'm not going to explore anything like that. But I don't know, the power cut may happen again. Well, anyway, guys, it's really creepy what happened, and I know it's really kind of weird to something like that happen. But believe me, if you were in my shoes, you'd probably do kind of something similar. Okay, so I don't know what will happen, and I'll make sure to inform you guys if there are any updates. But nevertheless, it's a really creepy experience. And oh, by the way, guys, I also finished up a new artwork. If you actually do realize, this is a scenery from Genshin Impact and the tea house in Liyue, and it's the famous dog. It's really cute. But I know it's kind of a weird story. I just want to share it with you guys because I should. So yeah, there you go. So guys, thank you very much for listening to my story on what happened during the day. Again, be sure to like and subscribe. That's really grateful to me. Actually, it'll be an awesome help. Oh, and one more thing, okay? Again, this is an art showcase. I actually love if you can give me a comment about my artwork as well. Again, this is not the original artwork. I'm still practicing. I'm actually trying to make something new, but it's always good to train something already has done, so it's one way or another. And also, if you're thinking that my storytelling had to be improvised and improved, and if you think it's even good, well, that'd be awesome if you can actually, give me a comment on that as well. If it's good or bad, I'm totally okay. I really appreciate it if anyone can actually give me a good reply. So thank you very much, guys, and I hope to see you soon with another video and also with another story. So this is Catfox Animation. Peace out.